This is Rap the News. So today we're going to build a safety strong box. And this box is for you until, like the book says, the indignation pass over. Until the pass over. Until it passes over. And so you could take this stuff seriously or not, because Lot ran to the cave. It was an element of protection against what? The meteorites, the brimstone that was coming down, right? And then Noah built the ark for what? Protection from what? What was coming on the earth. You ain't allowed to build something for protection for what's coming on this earth. You are. And so I'm gonna try to make this as simple as possible. You know, if you don't own anything, you're living in a city, you need some help, I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you try to save you and your family to the best of my ability. You know, this stuff you can buy at any Home Depot or home improvement store, Lowe's, all of that. And so you got box number one. What you're going to do is you're going to get 2x4s, and you're going to build a basic frame, and this is what you and your family is going to be in. Enough room for you and your family and your budget, you know. So if you're on a budget like we were on a budget, you build a frame, a basic frame, you know, of what you can afford. And you can do this in the backyard. You can get this stuff delivered to your house, and you could build it yourself. We have no building skills or whatsoever, but we did, and you can too. You know, if one man do it, another man can, you know, and woman. So once you build your basic 2x4 frame and get it secured and fastened all together with screws, don't use nails, use screws, drill it in there, because nails come out, you know, when it's shaking hard. You want something to be a little bit more solid than that. Okay, then you're going to take what's called, and box number one is called railroad ties. Those are 9 feet long, right? The average one is 8 to 9 feet long. And so that's plenty of length. What you're doing is going to build a log cabin out of that. These things are very thick and hard to break. That's why they use it for the railroads, so the trains go across these. They are 7 inches by 9, so 7 by 9 inches wide and tall, and the length is 9 feet. So these are very thick, durable boards. Brimstone and a meteor will go through this, you know, depending on how big it is. It will stop probably small ones, but not big ones, right? And so now we got to use our brain. We're gonna go to box number 2, and that's what we're gonna put over. So once we got the railroad ties put around the building, you know, and we're gonna put it on top for the roof, and you can use plywood or you know, to block it all in, so you can drill it all together. Then you're going to put the metal all across over the top of these railroad ties. So not only do now you got the 7 by 9 thick boards, and you got metal on top of that. And then on top of that metal, once you get all that braced in with the braces in number 4, they can be straight braces and curved braces, whatever it takes to get it braced in there so it stays still. Then we're going to put the metal sheet wood over that metal, right? And it's going to look like a metal shed when it get done. And like in box number 5, you can take smaller pieces of metal and stick it in box number 2, the thicker pieces of metal, so that the brimstone don't go through. It's for your family's safety, you know. You can make small little boxes. If you can make a small box for yourself, and God willing, it don't turn into a coffin for you, but because I know that's what people's brains think, but it's better than just being outside in the open, right? You know, Lot wasn't standing in the open in Sodom and Gomorrah saying, I'm a righteous man, so it shouldn't touch me. Neither was Noah. Neither should you be. and then you take these screws and you screw them in, and you make a strong box for you and your family. And I said, if that's beyond your means, then basically the other step is to humble yourself and get one of those metal things so you can lift the lid of those sewers and climb down in it until whatever passes over, because that is some thick concrete. The sewers is going to act like a bomb shelter. So this is just some advice from me to you to help you save yourself. This can go in a garage, but make sure it's facing towards the door. That way, if things go bad, you can get out. Always leave yourself a way out or a couple of ways out, and until it all pass through. And if God is so gracious, he'll lift you up out of there. But at least make the effort to try to save you and your family. This is Wrap the News.